Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, с вами WWEKorgeGames, и мы с вами продолжаем играть в наш любимый MLB, или бейсбол. Бейсбол, 24-й год. Сегодня мы посмотрим за матчем Канзас-Сити Роялс и Колорадо Роккиes. Это у нас второй тур, кто не знает... Но Канзас у нас занимает 10-е место, Колорадо 9-е. Не забывайте про подписку, комментарии, естественно, лайки и все остальное. Что ж, давайте не будем, так сказать, тянуть кота за яйца и начнем уже бейсбол. Поехали!
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those
Небольшие проблемы, но все наладилось.
And now MJ Melendez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Aye. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. And that one hammered. Bouchard going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
And he deals. That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Next one misses, and that's ball one.
2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Salvador Perez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two outs. That misses, and that's ball one. chopper right side. He gets there with the slide. Over to first. And they get the out. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here in Denver. And on the mound in this one, Cole Reagans.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first. Here's Charlie Blackmon. The wind and the pitch. That one misses. Ball 1. And a pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. That one's in there. 2-2. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out far and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Right through there for a strike. Man at second. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That misses the zone. 2-2. To the right side, Massey throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third.
Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. Now here's Nolan Jones. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Count 1-0.
Fastball for a strike. And a count even 1-1. Blackmon takes his lead at third with one away. And another ball. And strike 2. Now all even up. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One away with a runner at third. Oh, right to the backstop. Perez on to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Chris Bryant in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Drifts towards it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. But they push across one run on one base hit. No errors, no one left. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 1 and the Royals nothing. Second inning set to go. And now here is Vinny Pasquantino. Freeland, a 6'4" lefty, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Swung on, popped up left side, and it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Ball one, no strikes. And a pitch. That's in there. And a count 1-1. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Stays alive. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Rips one to right. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Pasquantino around second, headed for third. And he's got a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And next is the designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez. Foul ball there.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The pitch. And takes low for ball one. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And here it comes. On the ground to the left. McMahon. The throw to first. One out in the second.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 28, Kyle Isbell.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Number 11
Ball one, no
at the
strike.
plate now. That's ball one. That
That's
one
ball two.
misses, and the count is 2-0. And another ball.
No strike.
There's strike, and it's 3-1. And there's ball four.
Victory.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
2 outs. That's in for a strike. The pitch. Popped up. Rogers settles under it. He's got it. And that's the third out. Royals grab 3 on this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. The line to kick the pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. First pitch misses. One down, base is empty. That's in there. And the count even at 1. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. This one popped up. Witt under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, Elias.
2 outs, base is empty. Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. The Rockies down by a pair, bottom half of inning number 2. Outside. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. The lefty fires. Swung on and fouled off, and he'll need a new bat. The pitch. Got him swinging. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. On to the 3rd inning, and the batter now, Bobby Witt Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
In the air, left side. Jones on the move. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The catcher, number 13.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Just off the outside edge. 1-0.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
1 down, base is empty. That one inside, and that's ball 3. There's a strike.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
This one in the air, center field. Doyle under it. Hauls it in for the out.
The first baseman, number 9,
Vinny Pasquantino now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Out to short. Over to Bryant. And that is that. KC down in order as the lead remains 3-1. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the right fielder, Sean Bouchard. Reagan's back to work. That one missed. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. And now the lefty. Pitch misses. 2-2. In the air, right field. Renfroe brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Brenton.
And now Brenton Doyle. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Next offering misses. Now 1 and 2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The designated hitter.
Here's Chuck Nasty. Doubled his first time up. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. The wind of the pitch. Bounce to third. And that squirts through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, second base.
So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. He's already homered here in this one. Pulls that one foul.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them.
Over to Rogers. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Here's the Royals designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 28.
So up next, Kyle Isbell. 0 for 1 so far. And here's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Jones settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. So 1 left for Kansas City, and the score stays 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar.
Go ball.
The pitch. Just
Nope, that's the ball.
missed.
Well, these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Kicks and fires. Hard hit to third. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Nolan Jones.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a ground ball to first. Dives and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they get it out of the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
The Rockies trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Wouldn't
That's a
chase
ball.
that time. Next offering is fouled back. That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Brendan Rodgers, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
At the belt and fires. And there's a ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Right through there for a strike. Bryant at second with 2 down. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ryan McMahon waiting for a turn at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. 2 left for Colorado, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back here in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, number 11. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Outside low, and 1-1. Ground ball left side. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs, base is empty, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. On the inside corner for a strike. Inside, almost got him. The wind and the pitch. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that definitely didn't come out of his hand the way that he was intending it to, and the release point was a little bit off as well.
Perez, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Perez in the box now, no balls and a strike. Witt off of first with 2 away. Step off throw to first. Witt back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Bouchard pulls it in on the run. Royals lead 1, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here at Coors Field, and here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. The wind of the pitch. And ball 1.
All these Rockies, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
And that one fouled off. One and 2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2. And the pitch. Out to short. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The right fielder, number 12.
And the batter now, Sean Bouchard. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. The Rockies down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2-0. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kicks and deals. That's off the mark. Counts full, 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
That one ripped. Way back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay, and he's out.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting an out.
And now, Brenton Doyle. That one fouled off. Next offering down low and in the dirt. That's a little bit low.
It's a good take.
And that's in the dirt. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Blackman at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Now snap throw to first. Doyle back easily. Two outs.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 3 and the Rockies 1.
Не забываем, друзья, про лайки, подписку, комментарии. Наслаждаемся бейсболом.
Top 6. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Freeland back to work. And that one is in for a strike. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jake Bird getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Beeks, a left-hander, also throwing. The pitch. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
One
The
ball.
pitch started
Two strikes.
in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That's the third, and it goes just foul. And here it comes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 16, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And there's two away. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Next one misses. Going to count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now a chance for Nelson Velasquez. And first offering is fouled off. And delivers outside. Massey off of first with two away. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a pitch. That one the other way, and a base hit right there. So that's two straight two-out hits. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Kyle Freeland won't go any further. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jalen
Number
Beeks.
68.
Pretty tight game, so they're
Jalen.
looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Kyle Isbell digs in now. And a foul ball left side. The Royals trying to break this one open, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Fouled off. He was late. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 2 outs. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. A strong showing from the Colorado bullpen. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Royals 3 and the Rockies 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Ezequiel Tovar. As he turns on the rubber with that good live arm delivers. Fastball for a strike. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. John Schreiber up and loosening in the pen. Taylor, the power lefty, up as well. The 0-1. Right side. Renfroe in position. Hauls it in for the out.
The left fielder, number 22.
So up next, Nolan Jones. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from a warning track if he has to.
The line to kick the pitch.
Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. And another ball. The lefty fires. That one hammered left field. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-2.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Cole Reagan's done for the afternoon, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher now, Chris Stratton.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Chris Bryant getting ready to hit. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Pasquantino. The underhand flip out on the underhand toss.
No matter, number 7, second baseman,
Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. Up and in, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. 2-2. And the right-hander deals. And that's just foul. The 2-2. And that's outside. Ryan McMahon up next for the Rockies. Right-handed reliever. And that's too high. Ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
McMahon at the plate and takes high there.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Right-hander kicks, deals. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a drive deep right field. Renfroe going back to the warning track, makes the catch. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th and to the plate for Kansas City, number 11. The pitch. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike 1. Bounce to the left side. McMahon in plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 1, MJ.
So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, MJ Melendez. Outside. Out to short. Not in time. He's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr., third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Melendez stands at first with 1 out. Next offering upstairs.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
2-0. Late with the swing there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And he deals. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So first and second with one man gone. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. And a good eye there.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Little chopper rolls foul. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. That misses. Ball 1. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, 2 down. Next offering misses down and away. Hunter Renfroe next up for Kansas City. The 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
Painful.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a chopper. Tosses to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Royals strand a pair, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. John Schreiber.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz. The pitch. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. Inside, just missed. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. To the left side, but it is well foul. Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
At the belt and fires. That one lifted to left. And that's the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Jake Bird.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and now the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
The pitch. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Bird, in his second season, 28 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2018. Just missed. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-1. And there's the strike. Next pitch is inside. 3-2 now. Righty to the plate. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. He's already homered in this game. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, number 56 appears to be getting loose. Hollowell also throwing. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. And that one missing low.
2 balls, no strikes.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a 4-pitch walk.
Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Nelson.
Next is the designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Try to add on to that lead. I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
Two down, nobody on. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. That's to third. McMahon tosses across to first, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Rockies 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Will Smith.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So the batting order turns over. Charlie Blackmon digging in for the Rockies.
Blackmon.
The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Left-hand hitter waits. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that one hit to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Hit hard, that gets through.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering upstairs. Ground ball right side. There's one. Out. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Rockies 2.
Так, ну что, друзья, девятый иннинг у нас заключительный. Сможет ли Канзас выиграть у Колорадо, узнаем совсем скоро. Давайте смотреть дальше.
As the lefty gets to work. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. The 0-1. Fouled off left side. And the 0-2. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And they'll do it again. That one misses, and the count is even 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And now the lefty bounced out to short. Over to Bryant, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Now the third baseman. Fastball for a strike. That one ran inside, almost got him. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. Here's the left fielder, M.J. Melendez.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Rockies 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, James McArthur.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. Wind in the pitch. And a curve misses outside. So 2 balls and no strikes. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
1-run game, bottom 9. Ball 4, he worked in, and that keeps things going.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Making a move at first, entering as the pinch runner, Sam Hilliard. No outs, runner at first. So in now for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure. Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Flips to second, that's 1. On to first, double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
McMahon.
So they're down to their final out. Stepping in, Ryan McMahon. Outside. 1-0. Righty delivers. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Isbell fires it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Diaz in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. They're down to their final strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Ну что ж, не получилось взять победу. Давайте посмотрим на статистику сейчас встречи. Канзас-Сити выигрывает 3-2. Канзас-Сити Роялс выигрывает 3-2. А Колорадо Роккиes проигрывает. Пожалуйста, кому интересно, поглядите. Вот статистика Канзаса. Вот статистика Колорадо. Ну а с вами был WWEKorgeGames. Не забывайте подписываться, ставьте лайки, оставляйте комментарии. Ну, увидимся на других встречах национальной лиги бейсбола.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.